is a population that is ontologically religious. So we're getting it from everybody. Leaders are there, yes, but also those who practice the religion are supposed to be consulted. So far we have gone around the country. We have met groups of people, irrespective of their religious denomination, affiliation, orientation, expression of faith. We have asked them, what do you want? And if you want, how do you want it to be? You must know that when you come up with something like this one, it must have a mischief. What mischief do you want to cure? And I think that is where we should have dwelt abundantly. God, I think, has put in me a heart to ensure that nobody, or I don't allow anybody to downtrod and play on the lives of the others. I've done this throughout my ministry, and all my life I will not spare you if you are there on the way of depriving the others of their peace, joy, and happiness and endowment. So there is a problem. There are issues that unfortunately we can't watch at them happening and do nothing about it. The sin, the vice of apathy is what I hate. I will not watch at you do your evil and leave you completely. Abraham Lincoln said, evil is in the world not because of the evil, but because of those who see the evil do their things and say nothing about it. Sometimes I throw a big blame to my religious leaders. Because the evil that is in the world is left to happen because of us not doing anything about it. Are we denouncing the evil that's around? Promiscuity, murder, immorality. Are we condemning it? Corruption? Or we're comfortable with it? So, the cry of the people there is, no, our religious leaders are not doing it best. That is unacceptable. Raping the very faithful is supposed to pray for. This falsehood that you have, that you tell to the people, so, keep quiet, you let them close your eyes, you go pray to you, then you go touching the breast of the woman, that the Holy Spirit is present. Really? I think that you can't allow. And should you allow that man to continue running a church? That it should be you to find a way of managing your own fellow pastor. What are you doing that? I'm challenging you. Why are some pastors defiling and tainting the image of the church, of the priesthood? I feel ashamed sometimes because I'm ordained. But when I know my fellow priest is there exploiting, torturing, and mistreating the very faithful supposed to, then I feel like should I even be associated with that person? So if only we can be the one to manage it, I think you have been one of the best organized group, because we have seen and met, consulted with the Uganda Episcopal Conference. We have met with the House of Bishops of Church of God Churches. We have met with the Muslim Supreme Council, and we have to meet them in the two places, one in Kibuuka and the other one in Kampala. Okay? We have met called the Bafu.
Yeah.
And there is, I don't know, the other one.
Bafu.
In terms of teams that we have met, this has been the most organized one. Because, one, you have identified yourselves. I didn't know that we had an independent ecumenical council of churches. I didn't. When we opened the Department of Religious Affairs, one of the things that I told my brother is, go out into the country and record, not register, record. That means know who is who where. When a child is born, you record. Child is also born this out. Go around the country and record, register, make an anography of all the different faith-based organizations or religious organizations in the country. And yes, he needs to do it. He has not done it. 2 years, how many years now? Now he has not given me. Because these questions of how many churches are there will not be arising. I will be knowing it from my family. For one to be a church leader could be, I don't know, bachelor's degree or what. I never said it.
And it's not even in our policy.
And it's not in the However, how would you expect that you go through a minimum induction? Yes. What a point tomorrow. That's why I expect somebody to have something like a basis of doctrine. What are you going to teach? Hey, just to jump up when you wake up in the morning, God has touched me and has inspired me, has called me, there's some way is overseen. A bishop. Who ordained? Who consecrated? How do you call you when you make someone bronze you? People just rise like this on levels. So those are things that I think we need. In any case, you have helped us, woken us up to the existence of another entity. Very, very formidable and commendable in operation. Because you exactly do what Christ did. The four deities. I saw them here. Jesus preached the word of God. Jesus fed the hungry. Jesus healed the sick. And Jesus cast out the spirits. Exactly the pillars of your activities. So now cannot know that, consultant know that there is an entity, we have to consult as we come up with this policy. Yes. Please, the constitution, the supreme law of this country provides for your existence. This very constitution says there shall be no state religion. So, there is no state religion which is by itself what everybody should be forced to become. Article 29(1)(c), you have yourself quoted, provide food. And this one, nobody is going to take it away. Except if in the practice and enjoyment of this constitutional provision, you touch and infringe on other constitutional clauses that provide the freedom also of the others. Vocare. Okay? You are called by God. And called by God to be sent. Eh? Prophet Isaiah. Whom can I send? Here I am, Lord, send me. So you are there, sir. Please behave as appreciate all your suggestions. One, that there is need for understanding and acceptance. Nobody is negligible in this world. Even the small creature there, the black ants, they would live as a function and a role to play. So we are not going to hesitate in picking the values that you have, because the enrichment that you have cannot fall anywhere. And so if we leave you out, then we shall lose and miss everything. We do understand and we do accept, and therefore commend your existence. Two, you have requested for time. Time is all in your possession. Now, what I'm going to ask my people is not to stop here, but probably to look for another opportunity when you can further enrich. But then you have helped us, because with your presentation here, we're able to pick what are your interests, and we're going to incorporate them into our draft policy. Giving a very important stakeholder, the Ecumenical Council here. My brother, nobody is homework well. There was a time when they told me there was some church now and there called the Ecumenical what? I said, no, stop. Where is the root to understand? This would be another, there was an organized, systematic setup like this one. Three, you want the government to stay away, and you do it. For me, it's the best.